Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we review our favorite RPGs, collectible card games, MMOs, video games, PC games, and bring up interesting topics and things that we'd like to share with everyone. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Help us prevent rebel overpopulation. Those of us at the Creative Play and Podcast Network know of this condition, and with the Galactic Empire, we will sponsor as many player terminations and disintegrations as this fund receives donations for. We like to work with groups of Hutt cartels and Sith Lords to provide low-cost total party kills so we can provide as many podcast character deaths as possible. Please go to our Patreon site at patreon.com/CPPN. Even a donation of 1 credit a month will help keep us bringing you tons of content and galactic domination. Your support of the CPPN is greatly appreciated.
Welcome back to our version of Force and Destiny. Clone Wars era. A galaxy at war. So, since you guys almost caught Magenta Solo, and it was a really good wrapping point for that story that was insane and madcap, and thankfully the Jedi counselor is recovered from his multiple blaster and stun blaster wounds, and for some reason there's many knots on his head. It's almost like he was in a turbo lift on the ground, thumped 3 or 4 times, dropped a few times even.
Battle droid drop on my head.
No.
Sure.
Battle droid parts. Okay, so pretty much that will wrap up the story, since you did successfully capture a friggin' command cruiser during this giant battle between the Separatists and the Republic. And you managed to ground Magenta Solo's ship with her astromech droid trapped on board. So you have her astromech droid with the charts. So just to help wrap up there, so when Tom Jones, when you were going to her ship to open up the ship, are you going to, as of course, you know, I'm sure the Jedis and the Republic gunner were keeping extra droids at bay that were relentlessly coming at waves, but small enough numbers that they could keep off. You have a few moments with the astromech droid. Is there anything with your computer skills you'd like to do to that astromech droid?
Well, they're going to confiscate that, right?
They're going to confiscate it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got Magenta Solo's secret smuggling routes on it.
That's what they're after, right?
That's what they're after. They still want to get her, but that's pretty much the routes. The routes that were what they were looking for to keep these Separatists from sneaking into Republic space.
I'm definitely going to download that onto my data pad.
Okay.
Definitely going to steal that and then delete the old copy.
So you're going to delete the Astromech's records?
Well, I got to use something to vouch for my freedom and some money.
Okay, give me a computer roll against 4 purple, since this little astromech droid does not want to have its brain erased.
Alright, so let's see. 3 purple, huh?
Alright. Unless you want to flip one.
No, I'm good.
Okay, I do. Oh, too late. You beat me to it.
And he triumphed.
Okay, so explain to me when you jack into that little droid, and the whole time it's screaming and wiggling and fussing away. What exactly are you doing? You pretty much have carte blanche here.
Well, I'm definitely taking the data.
Okay.
And erasing the data from its memory banks.
From its astro navigation charts.
Yeah, and hey, you know what? Let's pump that thing for any other information about Magenta, hideouts and stuff. And lastly, take that little second prisoner.
Okay. Well, you definitely get 4 hideouts that she uses, 4 safe houses that the astromech has information for.
All right.
So he can get to a planet and then, you know, activate her security at the safe house and such. Okay.
All right.
Any codes or anything you need?
Well, that's exactly what the astromech has, is the access codes to the facility. So when it jacks in there, it can open everything.
All right.
Okay. Are you going to leave any breadcrumbs on the astromech?
Any breadcrumbs? No, I'm gonna use. No, I'm just gonna wipe the whole thing and take that little sucker as my little robo slave.
Well, they're gonna take the robot, but you should leave like a quick base there, like a virus or a joke message on it.
They're right.
Yeah, something that makes it seem like she knew shit was gonna go down.
Yeah.
So she fucked with it before she left.
And, I'm just gonna leave a note in there. Wire 2,000 credits to X account if you want the data. Right there. That's it. Just
Okay,
boom.
so you're making it look like she's willing to play both sides.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Just leave the thing in there. Wire X amount of credit. 2,000 credits to X account.
Okay, just happens to be one of your alias accounts.
Yeah, there you go. That works.
Okay,
Yeah,
so pretty much after you get a chance to do that, the rest of the Separatist forces break up. The Republic surround the cruiser, completely seize it. You guys are given the typical Republic heroes welcome. Dun, 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 dun. That almost went like circus cheer for a second there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
That seems more like it.
So the cruiser is seized. The technicians start getting to work hacking the systems. Quite a few systems are hardwired not to hack. The technicians come and seize that little astromech robo-slave of yours. Because they want to get the data off of it, because rumor is the astromech has some of the secret routes.
Yeah, we'll call him John Tomes.
Okay. And as you see, one of the technicians is starting to do his slicing on it. Unless you want to flip any points.
No, we're gonna do this.
Okay,
Cool.
he's going to hack into the droid himself. You sure?
Well, what are you rolling against there?
His
4
hacking
purples.
versus 4 purples.
Alright, no, just roll it. Roll it.
Okay.
Here we go. Just gonna roll it.
Okay.
He successfully hacks it.
He successfully hacks it with 1 threat, so he takes a strain. And he knows that recently it was all deleted, and he knows the time frame.
It could have been anyone. Could have been anyone there, Sonny Jim. I'm just gonna plausible deniability of that sucker.
Okay. So you're going to give the technician... He gets this question look of, wait a minute, the ship records show she jettisoned out of the ship at this point.
I'm deaf from blaster fire. I can't hear anything. Can't hear anything. Blaster fire.
So you want to do a skullduggery and...
Shoot, let's do it. How much experience did we get?
Well, we're about to get the experience in just a second.
Simmer down. I'm getting worried.
He's sweating.
I want to spin it on skullduggery now.
Skullduggery 1, 2, against what?
Against, unfortunately for him, he's not this kind of guy. He's only 2 purple.
2 purple. Alright. Let's do this sucker. Come on, skullduggery.
That's not bad.
5 successes and 3 threats.
5 success, 3 threats. So what? I get like... I
You succeed in convincing him, hey, bitches be tricky.
Come up with an absolutely ridiculous lie. Could have been the Velociraptor I saw trumping around here earlier.
But unfortunately...
But he's sweating profusely as he does it.
For your 3 threat, I'm going to say that the 2 Jedi are noticing you say this in a very nervous manner.
What'd you do?
Dude, help save the day. Charlotte boys.
Someone
led us to
Victor.
Chick.
Some guy.
Magenta.
Magenta.
Some guy came through here all hopped up on stim packs and I don't know, he was just...
My memory's all hazy for the last 40 minutes. I don't even remember what we did.
I think some of the atmosphere got vented.
Yeah, that must be it.
Okay. So you guys, the Jedi, gonna press him in any way? Do a roll-off here? You just accepting your comrade in arms as mentioned?
Come on, they got a free ship out of the deal.
That's true. They got a battle cruiser.
So, I'm just saying, maybe I deserve 2,000 credits.
For some info.
Some info.
Every time you see 2,000 credits going, you're sitting a little bit of info.
One more route.
That's his route.
What's it worth to you?
I'm liking that idea.
Sorry, it's the milkman's route.
and if
How much threat was it?
3 threat. So for the 3 threat, I'm letting both of the Jedi notice that he's having an interesting conversation with one of the technicians who's jacked into the droid.
Yeah. Jack.
Trust him.
You don't trust him?
Did you ever?
That's a example of good thought process there. Trust him? No, you don't. But are you going to press the matter?
Just remember, Han Solo was a
Dude,
smuggler.
not in public.
He came back.
I was gonna say, well, in the last fight, in the last fight, he did do very well.
He did do amazingly well.
Unfortunately, I didn't see it.
Unfortunately, you were the first Jedi out of the ship, and they just took you down with a hail of blaster fire. Most of them, thankfully, were set to stun because you missed all the stun block parries, but you made all the lethal parries, and you went down hard. It was super fucking heroic. It was heroic like a fucking boss.
Yeah, he felt like a badass motherfucker.
I kind of want to just kind of leave him alone after everything that happened.
Okay.
It's kind of like,
Hey, you're slightly cunning. It's
I'm like-
it's your racial thing. You're like, cool, whatever.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
praise
like-
in public, you admonish in private. So
So, counselor, what about you?
I'm just
You
like,
gonna let it go at this time, or
I'll go for now.
okay?
yeah. I'm just like, I mean, he kind of proved himself during that last fight.
Yeah, he did some good shit.
I'm just like,
So
if he took a little side something there, that's.
So after the technicians do their thing, the dreadnought's been seized. You guys are given a hero's announcement. You were actually given Tom Jones a pardon for all your known crimes.
Oh, great. How about a Medal of Honor, huh?
Oh yeah, they have that really crappy plastic gold-plated medal that they give everybody. Have a little mini ceremony on the bridge of the captured vessel because it's all about the props. The news station is doing its thing. Get this little sound clip of the Chadra at one of the gun turrets target practicing.
Want to know more?
Do you want to know more? Click here. Who knew that they were so ahead of themselves with the internet with that?
Right.
Pop-ups. Okay, so after you guys, basically finish your wrap-up, and you get 15 extra experience for the story.
15 extra. Nice.
15 extra on top of what you already have. So we can go ahead and wrap up and spend experience. Remember, to get a skill up, it's 5 times the number it's going to be. You have to go each individual one. And if it's outside of your tree, it's 5, then 5 times the new number for each step.
How much is it to take a force power again?
Whatever the cost of the force power is on your tree. And you can also have the option of taking new classes as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question, depending on how much you spent. 'Cause I know
That's what I was looking for.
Oh, I don't have the actual total. Unless anyone has the actual total today.
60.
60?
I say I haven't been keeping track of the total to date.
Because I know different folks are spending different amounts.
So it's 60 total that we have?
60 total, yeah. Well, 60
Minus
you've
whatever.
earned since we started
Okay.
playing.
Yep,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Okay, so I'll just do, for the total, I'll just do the 60 as far as...
Oh, the pencils.
If you need an eraser, this is the
That's the one with the eraser. Or this one.
55 minus 25.
Well, one writes a little bit better.
30.
Because that's an actual drawing one.
I can actually go to the class.
How much is it to go to a new class again?
It's 30 if it's outside your tree. It's 20 if it's the first one inside your tree. So, like, if you take the next one
Seeker.
inside your in Seeker, it's only 20.
Okay. I don't think I have any of those printed out.
And pretty much, things have been mulled over with the really nice ship that you guys stole, and they've repaired it. Because you have all these extra technicians and repair droids, which people are afraid to use. And that they smoothed things over with the previous owner posthumously. Because they unfortunately did not survive the attack on the station.
Yeah.
So,
Didn't survive the attack of the station.
well, the station did survive things.
What does Seek do again?
Seek? Seek helps you find. Like hide and go seek.
So I went ahead and I went with cunning, so I'm a little bit more
A little more
skullduggery-ish.
devious.
Yeah. Definitely use that.
Since you are the scoundrel of the group
Yeah.
for your dedication.
Yeah. That's 25.
That's a big chunk of change, but it's worth it. 1 extra green dice, that comes in handy.
I'll spend 50. Increased range light to 3, mechanics to 2, pilot space to 1, and bought the tough talent for 2 million points.
So
So
you're
now I
a
can
little
take a
bastard.
blaster bolt without falling. I'll have 1 point left, but I won't fall.
I'll be weak. I'll be crying, but I'll be weak.
And if you would like, they will also give you guys, basically is considered swag from the ship. 1 item of class 5 ranking, if there's something in the book that you guys have your eye on. Except for you Jedis, it's no lightsaber crystals on the ship.
Bastards.
What's a class 5?
Basically, it's how legal or illegal the item is.
Oh, right.
So, like, you
Is-
can
is
The rarity.
Yeah, the rare.
Is class 5 strictly illegal? Because I like the illegal things in that book.
Well,
There's like the chameleon suit I was looking at. And
I was gonna say, look at the rarity there on the weapon. Just to give you an idea. Class 5, rarity 5 is not that illegal. It's fairly legal-ish.
Oh, it's like in that middle.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't it go up to like 10 or something like that?
Yeah. 8, 9 is like hut power armor.
It's just hard to find.
Yeah.
Not necessarily illegal.
Well, a lot of the books, it gives you that flat out. If it's above rarity 7, it's an illegal contraband item. Someone has it classified as contraband somewhere.
what about gear? Does that include gear or just weapons?
That includes gear. There should be a little table where it shows you.
Gear. There's armor.
Yeah.
What's lane? Like 4?
It's
Like
basically
Stormtrooper
Stormtrooper armor. Much as they covered in the last Star Wars Rebel thing, where the Jedi and the Clone Trooper are talking about how this Stormtrooper armor doesn't stop Jack. Which, by the way, I've really been enjoying this season.
It's got a soak of 2 and defenses as well.
But then you look like you're wearing obvious armor.
Yeah, kind of maybe like armor plating for my coat. Is there such a thing?
There is, but then the armor plating looks a little more conspicuous. Then they're like, let's look more into what this guy's got.
Okay, let's see. That's weird.
He's immediately looking for the item with the rarity. He's like, if it's rare, it must be valuable.
He's shopping down the right hand side of the menu.
Oh, here we go. There's some.
35. 35.
Yeah, electronic lock breaker. I'm liking the sound of that already. It's a restricted item. Does that mean it's cool or no?
That means you could find one, yes. It probably means you don't want to be spotted picking this item up in the technician's area.
So
But check the stats, because I think it's pretty much the same thing you already have. What does it provide as opposed to your data pad?
where's my data pad? It says numerous variants. Security is in there. Just ask it electronic lock breaker. It doesn't have stats.
There's
That's
several
fine.
things I could do here.
Uh-oh.
Those sons of bitches anyway.
Well, I could either, go more specialized in the Ataru. I could actually take the enhanced tree like I want to, and actually get it all the way down to the bottom, where I can make it so I have 6 agility.
Which would be obnoxious. You become the blur with your lightsaber.
Yeah, or I could start the Starfighter.
Well, it depends on which angle you want to take.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm... Because I have exactly 35 points, and that's exactly what I need to finish out that, to go enhance all the way down.
Can I get weapon mods?
You can, but I think your weapons actually have all the mods that they have hard points for. Because they've got that DNA lock and the Uber barrels and the, I think we have laser sights.
Okay, what's a thermal shielding system for my armor?
Basically, thermal shielding, I believe, helps protect you against bad environments.
Oh, just bad environments?
Yeah, so you don't have to gut a tauntaun and sleep inside of a sleeping bag.
Okay.
Treat it like Bear Grissom.
Enhanced optics.
Okay, so what does rapid reaction do for the starfighter?
Okay, so suffer a number of strain up to the ranks in rapid reaction to add an equal number of successes to an initiative check.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's helping you when we roll initiative. You can take, like if you just have that one, you can take one strain and get +1 success to your initiative. So it's making sure you get to act first.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to react first before anybody else. Which is good with starfighters because it means you can either close the distance, get some distance, take evasive action. That way you can basically set the tempo of the fight.
Jeez, I don't know if I really want anything.
I don't know. What do you guys think I should do? You guys want me to start working on my piloting skills?
That might
Those
be
are
a good
helpful.
idea.
The ship has
They
been
seem to be
patched
causing
up.
Problems. In all the games, piloting seems to be a big concern. So
What's back to? Is that the healing stuff?
That's the healing stuff.
Ooh, that could be useful.
And it's 30 for me to take the warrior skill tree.
Yeah. Decisions.
Yeah, that kind of sucks.
Oh my god, you have too many options. That sucks so
I know.
bad.
well, if you're gonna be more Jedi, then I'd say you take striker stuff or a force power
Mm-hmm.
versus
Use the
being
Force, young
pilot.
Jedi. Because remember, enhanced too can be used for your agility, which will make your piloting better. Because upping your agility will give you 1 extra green die.
Yeah, well, and then also,
Do you have a skill bonus? For...
I'll say, and then I can also enhance piloting skill as part of it too.
So see, if you do that,
This would be another piece.
it becomes, a catch-all for everything.
I have just.
So wait, so in that aspect, which would be better? Use like just throwing it onto
The other
that
green one.
because piloting is agility.
Well, we'll do.
But would it be better to like? Would that make it like so that way I have like?
No, ultimately they really should have done these reversed.
Would that basically take one of my greens to a yellow if
Going
I
It would,
did
it
it
would
for that?
upgrade one, yeah.
And then if I did the
Max out.
agility, it
That's why I
would just add
do
another
black.
green.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'll do the enhanced.
Because
then.
the enhanced, technically, you can use it for any stat, too.
Yeah. I would just be going agility wise to
Straight down the agility tree.
all that side right there.
No, cool.
Nothing too cool now.
Nothing too cool.
Yeah. Say, put a full tank of Bacta on the ship. I don't know.
Do as he starts wheeling the wheelbarrow full back on the ship.
Excuse me, guys. Do I need to put this in the refrigerator?
We're gonna put this in the hot tub.
I'll go enhance.
Burn a whole bunch of experience, go straight down the tree.
That's all my experience. Exact. I had 35. That's exactly what it cost. I have nothing now, and I am proud of it.
But it just meant that you spent all of that experience that you earned concentrating on the Force, and how the Force helped guide you.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Spooky
It's
religion.
the physical part of the force,
Yeah.
but
Spooky religion.
I'll take a med pack with me.
Okay.
Yeah, how much do those heal, do you know?
Basically, read the descriptor. It's
they
basic
give you a
easy-
boost dice to your
medicine
medical.
rolls.
Oh, it gives me boost dice to medicine.
Yeah, it should be a blue dice to anything medical. And it gives you a certain number of medical supplies for the stims.
Force power.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take
Just for the dirty tricks.
that then.
Enhance.
And then you can rule, it says the GM can rule the device that one of the stings if the supplies are used continuously.
Yep.
Alright.
I'll be like, you're out!
There you go.
Just when you thought you were ready, you're out!
So I just
So which one did you go for?
Med
I took essentially three parries
Uh-huh.
and up my lightsaber combat.
Parry is nice. Reflect is better.
I have all the reflex in the street.
Yep. So now when the Magna droids come after you with their electrostaves, or the droids come after you with their guns, you're covered.
Yeah.
Because being able to reduce the damage like that is nice.
Alright, so let me get this right here. So if I wanted to up, so it's 5, and then this would be 10, and this is 20?
15.
15. So
Yeah.
3 times 5. Okay, alright,
Yeah.
so it's 5.
By
each,
5s, yeah.
Each one is 5 more than the last one.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you want to mark which ones are your class skills.
Yeah.
Because the ones that are not your class skills cost an additional 5 for every level.
Ooh.
So it'd be 5 times and then add plus 5.
Where can I see what my class skills are?
In the gunner book. Oh, probably on your sheet.
On the sheet?
Yep, it should say at the very
I have
top.
coercion, cool, knowledge, out of range,
Conveniently,
Oh,
all
it says bonus career skills. So it's those are normal skills for
of the should have 4 and then 3 more beneath it.
it just has 4.
Do we get any credits for this?
So wait, let me see if we put it.
Yeah.
Can't quite see the whole thing. Okay, so yeah, those are the ones strictly for the Gunslinger. Let me whip out the book real quick, the Duncan book. The white book.
Are you back?
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Yes, he has. Do you need it? Did you say yeah?
No. Okay. We're like 185 item.
Yeah. And here are your career skills.
I will take a pseudo-laminate.
Okay. Or are you going to go for the much prized armored Jedi?
The what?
That would be worthwhile.
As Jedi, I'll give that to you.
Coordination,
Because I'm a jerk.
deception.
What can we get?
Jedi, armored Jedi robes.
Yes!
Is deception skullduggery? Oh no, skullduggery is nothing altogether.
Deception.
Skullduggery is
Deception
just
is
different.
something.
Where is deception?
Hard to see.
It's higher up.
Oh, deceit. Yeah,
It is also
There you
cunning
go.
though.
Armored
that makes
robes.
sense.
For Jedi, I'll give you guys access to that because you're
Knowledge.
Jedi.
Yeah, what's the bonus?
It goes from because you just have the concealing robes, right?
Yeah.
Deception.
Okay, concealing robes is a soak of 1. The armored
Really?
robes is soak of 2, so your soak will go up by 1.
Okay. I actually didn't even have the concealing robes. So.
Okay, so your soak will go up by 2.
Skullduggery street.
So we can get the armored. What's it called?
Armored robes.
Diligence.
The description is let's find the picture again.
Bonus career. for
Armored robes, often worn by Jedi engaging in dangerous activity. During the Clone Wars, armored robes grant exceptional protection. Armored robes are distinct and unmistakable. However, making them uncommon in Imperial space. Durable, hard-wearing robes are draped over a variant of the standard Jedi tunic and pants. Attached to the tunic and pants are sets of plasteel plates that provide similar protection to heavy battle armor. Of course, such gear is highly illegal in the Imperial world, but the Empire doesn't exist yet. The COG has not taken over yet. Did you want to look at gear? Or you happy with that?
I think you said one or so.
Yeah. Are you doing the same as for your
Yeah,
one?
I'll do that.
Okay.
My character kind of needs some soak.
So you've upgraded from the robes to the armored robes.
Trying to figure out how.
They must have-
I didn't have the robes either.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, we were both
So
basically
jumping-
just having our soak as our.
Jumping soak by 2.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
because
between-
essentially my soak was just my
Between
brawn.
reflex and parry.
And now you have the armored robes. You can take a hit. You can take at least 2 good hits and keep on ticking.
Going through so bad.
Next is a good card.
You could do like a circle through it so you know it, or you're going black on it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Black is back.
Yeah, I think they should have reversed the colors. That green should be the.
Yeah, because it's
I
easier to
can't
turn.
read all the reflex.
It's easier to turn yellow green than green yellow.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think next one I jump to a different.
Different tree.
Yeah. Figure out which one has the second most reflex.
So it was 15. So 15 left.
Oh,
25.
remember you bought dedication on your skill tree?
Oh, I got 25 experience.
No, you spent that.
You spent 25.
Oh yeah, no, I got that. Yeah. I got 15 left.
And you can always hold on to it. You don't have to spend it.
I saved till I had 35 and just went down that whole
You can always
tree.
save it for Black Friday. Wait, it's Black Friday.
Oh, do we get discounts?
I think I'm gonna spend 10 and put.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up buying. I'm gonna go buy the legendary edition of Destiney, so I get all of the.
Well, you can do the refer a friend and do that. Basically, it's just a link that they email you.
Mhm.
You click on that link and you put your email address in, and you can then buy the Uber version through them. So, because when you do the refer a friend, you actually get more perks, like bonus experience when you start playing, if you're playing in tandem with your friend. And you get a sword unlocked, so you start with a sword, which normally you don't get until way into the game, and a new sparrow, basically motorcycle, and 2 new emotes that normally you don't get. You get the friend high five.
Alright, I'm all good.
Okay. Everybody all good?
I think so.
Okay.
Plus, making rolls.
That gets obnoxious. Lots of yellows.
So, okay, so for like because I have enhance now. Basically, like, because like I can basically commit my force die
Yeah, you're
to stay on that the entire time.
Because as of right now, you only have a force rating of 1,
Yeah.
right? So you only have 1 of these dice.
Mhm.
So if you commit it, it's out of play.
Yeah. Can I like uncommit it
You can uncommit it, yeah.
and then use the enhance thing as like my pilot, like for piloting to like instead of getting an extra green dice, change it
How
to.
how does this part of because you got to go this rule, then that rule. So when you use enhance, how does it work for you?
You know, technically, I would just say the force is probably like cheating at life, but that's just
That's just an observation from an impartial person who's not believing in some sorcerous ways.
it's just a scoundrel's way of looking at it, I guess.
From a gambler's point of view.
And I'm just saying, cheating at dice and everything.
Well, it's Qui-Gon.
That's quite
Qui-Gon,
good.
sorry.
Okay,
Qui-Gon.
I got this loose with the rules.
Well, okay, what's an enhanced power check?
So any power... Now,
Yeah, because
when making an athletics check, force user may roll endurance enhanced power check. Basically, you're rolling this. Enhanced power. You can spend any light or dark side, so light or dark, to gain a success or an advantage to the roll. Some cases you may want advantages because you can have the time it took to do the skill with advantages. Sometimes you want success because you need that extra oomph.
Yeah.
Be careful. The reason why it says may spend, because what if you roll dark side? You can opt to not spend those and go, whoa, I was about to spend it, then I realized I'm going to the dark side, and I'm not going to spend it. So then you could spend it to give yourself extra advantages. And then these just basically give you more skills, because the basic power is just athletics. Then you get more skills that you unlock to use it for.
Okay. So, like, well, because you said I could, like, uncommit it. Would I then be able to use this for, like, a roll like that?
On your next turn.
Okay.
So on the active turn that you're stopping it, you have to stop it, and then your next turn, it's not committed anymore.
Okay.
So it's basically out of your dice pool.
Okay. Makes sense. So, for the most part, that's pretty much just going to be committed, though.
Oh, yeah. You always want to be super agile with the Force.
That's what I do.
Okay. So, in particular, for your guys' next mission, do you guys want to be assigned together as a group? Do you want to split apart? Apparently, the technicians were unable to find any of the hypothesized trade routes that Magenta Solo said that people thought she had on her astromech order.
Cool.
So,
I think we need to have a group meeting here. You know, kind of.
Whoa. Group
I mean, because he threaded hard enough that both of us kind of just like, you know.
yeah, you basically
We'll let it slide, but I mean, you know, we're gonna
you
confront
guys,
him about it.
You guys have an idea. You haven't rolled off to see if you figured it out, though. You have an idea that, hey, why is this technician sweating him? So you don't you for the moment, unless you want to do a roll off, you believe he's telling the truth, but for some reason he looked a little suspicious. There's a hint of suspicion there.
Well, you know, I would say suspicious.
I mean,
like,
I'd like to, you know, kind of do this away from everyone, like,
Okay.
you know, So that way, if we find out that he took them, we don't want them to know about it, kind of thing.
Okay.
Like,
so are you gonna grill him? What skill set are you gonna grill him?
well, I'm gonna let him do the grilling because
the counselor.
he's
Okay. So you're basically just gonna in private tell the counselor
be like,
your
hey,
suspicions.
yeah. I mean, because I can see that he felt it too. Like he's.
While they're doing this, I'm gonna get the blaster module that I got as my reward and try to upgrade it.
Upgrade your weapon.
Yeah.
Is it 3 or 2 for the first one?
No.
Oh gosh.
Okay, you managed to screw it on as intended.
It doesn't blow up.
Okay, so counselor, are you going to squeeze his lemon, so to speak, and see if you can make juice? Juice like lemons. Or are you just gonna let it slide and trust in the force? Remember,
I'll
it's just.
roll one.
I was saying, I mean, you got the Jedi that's usually kind of just like letting things go, be like,
Okay.
hey.
So what skill are you going to use to grill him?
Oh, I don't think anyone should be grilling anything here.
He's going to grill you with a lightsaber.
He can go buy another sling.
Go with coercion.
You're going to try to coerce him into telling you the truth?
Yep.
Okay, so are you going to use your discipline? Or are you going to use your deception there and be all devious?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try to deceive him.
Deceive him? Okay, so what is your dice pool so he knows what he has to roll?
4 greens.
4 greens, so
4 purples.
yours versus 4 purples. Oh, Dan reached over for the upgrade there. You could have done the same thing, by the way.
Fuck it, flip it
It's
over.
too late.
He can only do one?
Yep. That's why I did it.
Alright, it's on.
It's on.
It's on.
It's on. Well, I believe he succeeded.
Yeah, he succeeded.
Yep.
Okay, so he succeeded in ferreting the truth out. So,
Yeah,
so
but with some threat, can I like sneak in a white lie there?
there's no threat.
Yeah.
That yellow dice pushed him over the edge. So basically, you're finding out that he did fiddle with the astromech droid before the
That
technicians
maybe,
got him over.
Maybe I could.
That maybe you have a very strong, definitive suspicion.
Well, no, I had a suspicion. Now I know. That's a strong suspicion.
So what are you gonna
Before it
do
was just
there,
reasonable doubt.
Tom Jones?
I explained to him that I need money. You know, I might have been pardoned of my crimes, but you know, I'm not like a Jedi where I got an easy, cushy job,
But people just give me
walking
armor,
around
clothing,
coercing
and-
people.
This is the debit card you're looking for.
Yeah, you know, I got
This debit card works.
I got an unnumbered amount of children to take care of.
For charity's sake, it's the orphans you've adopted.
Yeah.
The Tom Jones Orphan Society.
Exactly. Haven't you heard of it before?
All of the Tom Jones that I know.
Who knows how many orphans he's made?
Am I resisting this BS with my discipline?
Okay, so what are you gonna do there, Tom Jones? He's calling you on your shit, your bullshit. How upfront and honest are you gonna be to get out of this?
Okay, I'll just tell them everything. Whatever. Yeah.
What do you tell him?
Just be like, yeah, you know, I've got the data and I'm trying to get them to give me money for it. They got a battle cruiser out of this. I just want a little credits here and there, you know?
That's true. They get a really nice flying battle cruiser out of it.
I ain't
So
getting
they could probably sell like one of the like turrets off that and pay for everything.
Okay. So, what do you do with this knowledge?
What is the possibility of you selling them to the Trade Federation?
Well, I'm not selling them to anyone bad. It's just, hey, you know, like, I'm not a good guy, but I'm definitely not a bad guy.
And what's your morality? I don't have my notes.
Mine's a quality.
It's the lesson
Mine's
learned.
revenge and enlightenment.
Revenge and enlightenment. Okay.
That's
Yep.
one.
what they just got from that battle.
As you're being evasive with the face, looking away. Don't look at me.
Do you know how much this cruiser was cost?
I'm just saying, I'm only slightly ashamed of what I'm doing here.
Okay, let's be aware that this is incredibly valuable information, and this is one battleship. That's worth fleets. Just to...
Yeah,
It's worth at least 4 battleships that have been destroyed so far with your sneaky tactics.
Oh, I get it. You're saying I should ask for a lot more.
You know, like 7,000 a piece.
2,000 credits. That's all. You know, it's a pittance. You know,
2,000 credits a line.
They're sending you 2,000 just on the off chance it's true.
Actually, while you're having this debate, your little data pad goes ping that 2,000 credits were sent to the account.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and send them the information, and that's that. I got my money.
You send them all the information?
Yeah, I might.
No. You were
You're
gonna do it like one...
You're a Jedi, shush.
He said he was gonna do it like he was gonna send them piece by piece.
I got this Jedi here grilling me.
He's already lost his belt buckle.
Just send them like one line.
The Jedi is fondling his saber again.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna send the information that's done. Alright, and I'll be like, that's it. It's done with.
Business concluded. Okay.
Bada bing, bada boom.
So since he's not a big computer guy, what do you actually send?
I'm gonna send him all that.
Okay.
I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna being coerced again.
Okay, so basically the intelligence department sends some slush fund money into your account, which, by the way, your account is now flagged.
I got millions of money,
Right? Sure.
I'm a smuggler.
They're all dead accounts in ex-girlfriends' names.
Yeah.
Or possibly dead rivals. It's not like they're going to collect them. Okay, so basically transaction complete. You get the cash, they get the plans. So they have a nice little intelligence meeting on the bridge of the captured cruiser, because it's a good setting. And they basically gather you all around because they've gotten access. Magenta Solo has sold us the plans to the flight routes that she's been using. And
2,000 credits. What kind of bullshit is that?
And the intelligence officers, our department had a budget of at least 2 million credits for such information. And that still would have been cheap for such information. We only hope that these plans are all correct.
How trustworthy do you think these are for only 2,000?
We believe that there may have been a glitch in the message, reducing the price value, but whoever had it accepted the price that we sent.
I was under pressure here.
Under pressure. Vroom, 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 vroom.
It's ridiculous. Yes. All right.
Okay, so now that we have access to these plans, we actually are secretly planting buoys to trigger when ships come out of hyperspace near these locations. Most likely we will probably intercept some smugglers up to the nefarious goods.
I'm just going to be taking notes back here, like where they're putting these buoys.
Okay, I'll give that to you. They're
Like...
basically trusting you to see where they're planning to put buoys here, here. And hopefully they'll get a ping on one of the separatist fleets. So, as a confidant, Tom Jones, of Magenta Solo, where do you think most likely she would flee to in a situation like this?
One of our hideouts, for sure. After
Are you giving legitimate? Are you giving legitimate intelligence?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I might as well. You know, I've been okay so far.
Been okay so far.
Yeah, I gotta keep my morality flag in the middle.
Oh, you don't have morality. That's only the Jedi.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You just have motivation.
You can be scum as much as you want.
I'm just gonna.
That and obligation.
Let's see. Obligation, scum of the earth.
Morality, scum. Achievement, scum.
Yeah, I'm definitely be like, I don't know, what's it worth to you guys?
It would be in your best interest to provide any and all intelligence that you have.
That's when I'd be like, I already put my part in on Facebook. So, I'm good.
And one of the generals you see just kind of thumbs one of his blaster pistols and said, "A battlefield pardon can always be rescinded."
All right.
Crimes.
I'm going to try to coerce him into giving me some
Okay.
cash on this here.
It's going to be against a red and a 2 purple.
Red and 2 purple. All right. Let's do
Actually, let's make it 2 red and a purple.
this. All right. You know, let's play your
Bring
game.
balance back to the
We'll
force.
play your game on this here. All right. Here we go, guys. I got 2 successes and a 3 against 2 failures.
And a threat.
So you threatened.
So you failed
guarded.
your roll, and you take a strain because you're getting sweated here because all eyes in this bridge are looking at you.
All these people behind this noble
What's
cause
worse
are
is
staring
2
at
of
this
them are
guy.
the Jedi that have been working with you, that kept you alive and busted you out of jail when the command cruiser came to destroy the station that you were on.
I'm on your side.
No,
You gotta pay the bills.
No known crimes. All right, fine.
No.
I'll just tell him everything then. Give him all the information.
You don't have to give them all the information. You can just give them
Just tell
some
them.
information.
Give him something.
Well,
Give,
you know.
give him something in good faith.
All right, and I'll be like, oh, you know, she likes to get her hair done at Sally the Hut Salon.
Sally the Hut Salon. Oh, Hut Space. That would be a sensible place for her to retreat into, would be Hut Space, because neither the Separatists nor the Republic could venture too deeply into Hut Space without attracting unwanted attention.
A small private party could go into Hut space.
Perhaps a unregistered ship and a small contingent could go inspect some of her believed hideout on the smuggler's moon.
Oh, yeah, I guess that depends on how much the job pays. I mean, up front, you know, there's a lot of overhead for a mission like this.
And of course, the commanding officer just looks at you, Tom Jones. You're doing this for the good of the galaxy.
All right, I'm gonna try some. Can I do some skullduggery to try and get this guy?
Well, just tell him I'm doing this for the good of the galaxy. And 5,000
And
credits.
5,000 credits.
the good of the galaxy
I
is
will
worth
give
plenty
you
to me.
a skullduggery roll that you're basically going to play off on him, that to get to the smuggler's moon, you can do it, but you need some money to grease the right palms to quietly get in and get out.
All right, that's what I'll do. I'll be like, you're goddamn right.
It's going to be against a red and 2 purple.
All right, so let me get these here. I got 3 of these and 1 yellow. All right,
Okay.
let's do this thing here, huh? Should have tried skullduggery to start with.
You might have done it too.
Oh, I got 2
You
successes
succeed.
and 1 threat.
Okay, so you're taking a strain because you're sweating, because the Jedi look at you and just single drop of sweat comes down your temple.
I think you're right. Tear of joy.
You're like, yes, they're giving me the money.
And they will give you 5,000 credits operating expenses on a untraceable credit data stick.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put that to the side here.
5,000
That's
credits
for all of us, even
to
though we
help-
don't know it.
to help expedite your getting onto the smuggler's moon and getting off the smuggler's moon.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put that in a group fund here. All right, cool. So I got. I'm gonna just put,
You're gonna go buy us Christmas presents?
yeah, exactly. Black Friday presents.
This is the right one. What we come back with is they want her. The
Okay.
other stuff is the what you need.
And since you did have 4 hideouts and you only named one of them, do me a favor. Pick a number between 1 and 10. Never know what that was. Or that was. Okay.
I get the feeling I was very wrong.
Well, the
Okay.
odds were not in your favor. May the odds not be in your favor.
I got the feeling that she's not at Sally's.
It's okay, we'll still check it out. Maybe you can get your hair done.
Yeah, let's do it.
The newest do. Because when a
You
forearm
got
chick
5 grand to
named
get your hair done.
Sally does hair, you let her do the hair as well as she wants.
And
Okay.
as quick as she wants.
So you're going to go ahead and get in the ship. Ship is fully repaired. By the way, don't forget to raise any damage or any issues, because I do believe you had like 1 critical
Do you
defect
still
on your
have the
ship.
same
It'll be the same ship, yep.
Okay.
Especially since you own it free and clear since the last owner is dead.
We had nothing to do with that.
I was just under like half damage, and it was like almost all strain threshold.
This ship was very strained. Okay, so is there any precautions or anything like that you're going to take in advance before you suit up to leave?
Those little fuckers. What were they called?
The Jawas?
Yeah, we're dumping them. Like, we're gonna be like, hey guys, congratulations, you got some new recruits.
Oh, Chidi! And they disappear into the ship's superstructure.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They're here for the cause.
Shoot, get out of here. Nobody wants you anymore.
Nobody wants you.
Alright, so we got rid of those guys.
Okay, and by the way, each system on the ship will give you 1 blue die at the first use of that system because the Jawas have been tinkering.
Thank God.
In a good way.
Unfortunately, it's going to blow up and go into hyperspace.
Back half of the ship goes into light speed and the front half doesn't.
Alright, are they gonna let me keep that astromech or?
You want to keep the astromech?
Yeah, if he can repair something.
Okay, basically they're doing the factory reset on it. What would you like to call this astromech? What designation do you want the astromech to have?
That's a good one.
That's a very good one.
Call him,
What was the name you gave him earlier? Like, Long Tom or something like that? Or...
yeah, it's gonna be John Tones.
John Tones.
Tones.
Yeah, there we go, John Tones.
So the first time you go into a government building and they call your name last name first, there's going to be some misunderstandings. Okay?
Yep, John Tones.
So they're like, how should we translate that to binary?
How should we translate that to binary?
So TJ...
0
Zeros and ones.
T0J1.
Couple twos.
I don't know.
TOJO.
Hashtag John Tones.
JT01.
JT01.
JT01. Okay, write it down. You have a basic astromech droid.
He's my best friend now. JT01. Astromech.
He's your best friend. Till you find out what kind of personality he has.
Psychotic.
If he's anything like me, then we're in trouble.
It's a factory reset. At the moment, he has 0 personality whatsoever.
JT01.
He's just there to do a job.
Clean sleep.
What was his personality before?
He starts hanging around the Jedi, start losing belts.
JT01, get me a drink. What are you gonna pay me for it?
That'll be 200 credits.
Gotta keep the bar stocked after all.
Make sure to tip your droid. Nope, just pay me up front.
I'll say, but the money that he gives his droid just goes back to him.
Okay, so you guys are getting prepared to get your affairs in order, so to speak. Okay, any special instructions for the Republic forces on the ship? Or contacting the Jedi Council?
Watch out for the Jawas.
I'm gonna try to tinker my gun again.
Okay.
Those little bastards are your problem now.
Success.
Severe success.
Okay.
Enter.
Wow.
Enter.
Uh-oh. Okay, so you upgraded the attachment. And had some gas while you're doing it. Little tiny bad guy.
Got like the tiniest chicken scratch I've ever seen.
And we'll all stare at Duncan's right. It's funny how Mr. Pink will hold in his e-cigarette smoke long enough that it will dissipate before he exhales.
Don't know what you're talking
Oh, trust me.
about. It won't go off. Yeah, not unless I feel it.
Not unless we're all high on nicotine at that point. Uh-oh, he's going again. He's already got one threat. Let's not break it.
Hey,
Let's not break
Astromech,
it.
Come here. I'm gonna borrow your astromech.
What are you gonna give me for it?
I'll shoot a bad guy on my next opportunity.
He forgot to say who the bad guy was. You are that bad guy.
Oh, whoa, I thought I made it clear I'm the okay guy.
He's not bad, he's just morally flexible.
Okay, so you guys are setting up. You got your astromech doing the calculations for a jump to Nur Shaddaa, the smuggler's moon in that space.
Let's do it.
Are you taking any precautions ahead of time for your obligation? What is your obligation again?
Oh, my obligation?
Uh-huh.
It's Wanderlust. So
Wanderlust.
Going wherever I want. Suits me just fine.
Okay. So, are you going to try to make any phone calls beforehand?
One call to... I don't know, do I have any contacts on Nar Shaddaa?
Yeah, it is the Smuggler Moon. I'll give you a 1 in 5 shots. Give me a number between 1 and 20.
1 in 20?
1 in 20.
That doesn't sound like a 1 in 5.
Basically, you're getting plus minus, so
Okay.
you're picking the middle number.
And you hear a small explosion in the back of the ship.
10.
Okay,
Plus
you
yours is
believe
creeps.
you have an old contact you can reach out to out there. You've done some work for him before.
Okay, I'm gonna let him know I got some details on some smuggling routes and buoys.
Okay, so what kind of deal are you talking about here? I mean,
Well, I mean, you could move a lot of stuff through those secret pathways I know about, and since I know where the people are, I'm waiting for the smugglers. I could warn them. So I'm talking 10,000 credits.
what proof you got that this information is legit? Maybe you chum me a little information and I have some of my boys check it out. The Smugglers Union would. Magenta.
Yeah, I'll do the name drop, who I got it from, and I'll tell them the one of the routes, but not where the buoy is. That's all.
But you mentioned there was some kind of buoy device there.
Well, you could send a no-name ship through there, and of course you can see it'll get picked up.
That's a pretty expensive risk there, but
We know you got fall guys for it.
that's true. There's that Tom Jones guy. Just kidding. Okay, so in 48 standard hours, I'll contact you back once we verify that there's some buoys out there. Okay. And basically, so you guys are gonna head out.
Yeah.
Okay. 10,000 credits, you greedy bastard.
Hey, you know what? I saw the price of them drugs on there. That's a lot of 500 credits for just one unit of. What was one of them?
One of the spices.
I'm assuming you're just sending one route for 10,000.
No, he's gonna sell the whole thing, including where the buoys are. And this is a private thing that he did.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, he's the smuggler in the group. He's nefarious and
Gotta
shit.
make money.
Yeah, but it should be shit tons more. That's like one route.
I thought he was doing one route.
Well, it could be that whatever I'm telling you is all the routes. They don't know how many.
Yeah, you could be making shit up. It's ones and zeros around in the middle.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so you guys are heading out to the ship. It's all prepped. You're jumping in there. Who's going to do the astronavigation roll? You have a blue dice because the astromech's can help. And you have a blue dice because the Republic have updated the ship's astronavigation charts. So your charts are top of the line, real-time updated.
What's the astronavigation?
3 green.
That's the very top.
Okay, it's going to be against 2 purple, by the way. It's not very good.
Anyway, do 3 green.
I got 2 green.
Okay. I can do 2 green.
What a lord of horse.
We'll have 2 advantages.
So, you guys take off. And immediately, are you telling them anything about the Smuggler Moon?
Telling them it's dangerous and smoky.
Very highly polluted, industrial, lots of bad things going on in there.
Yeah,
It's in hut space.
Do not mess with the huts.
Why not? It sounds like fun.
Okay, you tell them how when you get there on the dark side of the planet, the moon is brightly lit up.
It is bright as can be, and all of a sudden you come out of light speed, and there's this dead husk of a moon floating in front of you over a gray, deserty planet. And it takes you all of 3 seconds to look out there before you even look on the sensors. And you can tell you are not at the correct place.
We made him wrong for it.
And all of a sudden the droid just... As all of a sudden, you gonna do a sensor sweep?
We better.
Okay, computers?
Yep.
That's what this guy's good with.
Mr. Computers.
What am I rolling against?
Okay, it's gonna be 2 purple. Super easy. Not that easy, but super easy. He's got this.
Wait. 4 advantages. That's 3 advantage, 1 success.
Okay, easily. The name of the planet is Genosis.
Oh, we're getting out of here.
And you see on the scanner that there's at least 4 vulture droids closing in on your location at the moment. Probably a local routine patrol that's out there, but you're definitely deep within Separatist space right now.
Can you guys work the nav equipment to get this the hell out of
So,
here?
Okay. Now, it is going to be a black die because you're rushing to get the job done.
Is there anything I can do to assist him?
Basically, the astromech droid is the best shot at assisting.
It will always be a blue.
Yep.
That was not.
That was not there. You rolled that one over.
That.
So, 1 success, 2 advantage. Okay?
I use the advantages to decrease the speed.
Okay, so basically he smashes in some numbers really quick, barely reaching the keyboard, and all of a sudden he tells you to punch it!
Punch it!
And it's all of a sudden, pew, 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 good little vulture droid shooting at where your ship was. As you guys are jumping to a nice, mediocre hyperspace jump, and you're realizing, oh, you took a left turn at Coruscant.
Oh,
It happens.
Silly.
You know, during the war, minefields were laid out there, gravity mines. You're just avoiding things. So after a little
We
bit,
do that a lot.
you guys get a ping on the Holonet.
Okay.
Hello?
Well, it's on Tom Jones's data pad.
Oh, alright.
His ping. Wink, wink.
Alright, all of a sudden I've got gastrointestinal distress and I need to find myself in the laboratory.
Refresher.
Yeah.
Tom Jones needs to go to the refresher.
Yeah.
Okay, you're in the refresher. Do you open the communication?
No, first I'm gonna turn on the water.
Okay, you're running the waterworks.
Yeah, and then I'll open.
So, Jonesy boy. Seems that you were right about some hyperlanes being tagged with some Republic buoys. All of a sudden, one of our ships took that route you gave us, which, by the way, a beaut of a route. Cut at least 1 day off the trip. But as soon as they got to there happened to be a buoy that sent out a distress signal that brought down 2 battle cruisers on our ship.
Well, I've got more routes than I know the location of the buoys.
So, for these routes and the locations of the buoys, how good is your intel on that?
It's 100%.
Interesting. So how did you come about this information?
Well, I've been involved in some pretty hairy stuff, getting out of prison and all. So, just a job.
Pretty hairy. Yeah, it sounds more like a Wookiee to me, getting out of that situation. Last I heard, all sectors of the Republic and the Separatist space were looking for you. How much was that reward I recall hearing about?
Well, you won't find it now.
Well, word is there's still a reward on your head.
It's just different.
Well, there's a reward for anyone that comes looking for it. 2 blasters.
Oh, Jonesy boy. So, 10,000 credits, huh?
10,000.
Well, the boys and I with Black Sun right now don't have that much liquid assets with the Republic coming down hard on any of our smuggling routes right now. And the Separatists pretty much just as bad, shooting first and talking later.
but I could definitely give you 10,000 in trade.
Trade, huh?
You know, the usual. Weapons, drugs, slave girls.
10,000 worth of slave girls, boys. Here we go.
Just remember the whole slave thing.
I thought you were against slaves.
I was gonna say.
All of a sudden, when it's Twilight Slave Girls, how the worm turns.
That's just the. Yeah.
You get a second belly button.
Well, let me think about it, and I'll send you a list of what I want.
So, where would you like the trade-off to happen?
For now, nowhere. Not until I know what I want.
Okay, well, don't leave us waiting. That's some valuable information. Every day goes by, those buoys could get moved.
Alright, well, if you get 10,000 credits in the meantime, let me know, but I'll be in touch.
Okay.
Let me see. I'll look while we're adventuring here.
Of what tradable items are sufficient for you?
Ooh-wee. You know, when you trade with smugglers, the great thing is that you can get all the restricted items you want.
That's actually true.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, this is right here. Yeah, keep on going.
I want illicit lightsaber parts from dead Jedis.
It's like writing a Christmas list. Dear Santa Smuggler.
Okay. So while he's in the refresher for an exorbitant long time,
You're gonna go blind.
worst comes to worst, there's going to be no clean water in the shower for the refreshers. Okay. So you come out of light speed. While he's in the refresher, you hear this bang as he bangs into the wall in the refresher. Okay, before you lies the smuggler's moon. You see a bunch of orderly ships doing their thing, a bunch of random ships doing theirs, some hotshot pilots doing stupid shit in space. The occasional blaster fire shot from ship to ship, just for good measure. Now remember, you are outside of Republic space. You are in Hutt space, where the Hutts make all the rules.
Mm-hmm. We should probably call the one person that knows Hutt rules out of the
Refresher?
refresher there.
Oh, apparently he had some bad food on the droid ship. Apparently the food producer is not the best droid out there.
That sounds like a personal problem. You need to get
Spare
your ass up
piece
here.
of paper? We can round you up a spare piece of paper.
Only get out of the can, dude. I need you on the bridge.
I'll get out when I need to. Alright.
Well, you're kind of needed now.
Mine are all double sided.
You can't handle the can. And is there anything in particular you're looking for?
Smuggler stuff.
Smuggler stuff.
Illegal stuff.
Yeah, a flesh camouflage set. Turn myself into anyone I want.
Disguise kits, huh? Illegal black market technology.
It even foils, what does it say? Bioscanners.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
So that we can slip in there as Magenta Solo herself. These are flesh implants. There's really a fusion detonator under each one. Okay. So, as you're sitting at the comm there, you get a squawk in the radio. This is Spaceport Beta 47. To ship who just came out of hyperspeed. What's your destination?
Smuggler's Moon.
Smuggler's Moon.
Well, congratulations. You found a big moon in the middle of space. Who are you here to see, and what's your business?
What the fuck are we here to see? You're the one that has the goddamn names.
We're here to see, it's very urgent business. I don't know.
Well, what kind of credits do you have to land here? Can you afford a spaceport, or are you looking for just a balcony port?
How much is a spaceport?
He basically rattles off. It'll be about 500 credits for an actual lockdown spaceport.
Hey, we got the credits.
Like I said, we got the
I'll just deduct this from our...
Expenses.
yeah, we
keep
got our
receipts.
expenses. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. Transfer the funds to this location. Prepaid parking, of course.
Okay.
I hear that from the bathroom. You can do it.
Yeah, you're like,
You
I
can,
got
you
that.
can play it on the intercom.
Yeah,
so
okay.
the whole ship hears. Okay, so you basically sent to this little spaceport. It's in the roof of one of these buildings. It looks like this whole rigged together spaceport that you can park right into. Supposedly has locking doors and clamps. Supposedly. You believe it's legit. Sounds
Okay.
legit.
Sounds
You
legit.
paid money for it. It must be legit.
Yeah, I mean, Smugglers
Okay.
wouldn't try to betray you.
Why would they lie?
Yeah, I mean, smugglers
So-
wouldn't lie. I mean,
So of course there's this.
You haven't listened to our smuggler, have you?
As soon as you park, there's a Trandoshan waving a fuel line, and basically it's a combination fuel line and water and air supply.
mm-hmm.
And he basically is waving for you to open the hatch to your ship.
Okay.
Okay, he plugs it in there, locks it in place, and basically he waves data pad at your camera. And it's
Okay.
got account number and price to fill you up with oxygen, water, and fuel.
Okay.
It's going to be 1,000 credits.
Hey, Mr. Moneybank's over there.
Oh God.
we're not paying for shit here.
All right, fine.
It's all on the account, but this guy doesn't provide receipts.
That's okay.
He's stealing the air.
All right, there we go.
Shh, how did you know? He's giving you brackish water and stealing the air back.
You mean he's just opening the hatch so air goes in naturally?
Take the good stuff. Okay, so you guys stay in the ship? You coming out of the ship?
That was shit.
Okay, so you come out of the ship. You notice there's a young Trandoshan kid, apparently who is hiding behind some empty cargo crates. It looks like somebody just emptied and tossed to the side. And he has a resemblance to the Trandoshan who hooked up the thing there. And the kid gives you who comes down the ramp first.
I'll go down first.
Okay. He goes, "Hey, mister.
Yeah.
200 credits, and I'll make sure nobody steals your ship."
Pissed off.
Hey, I'm
No, we're
looking
gonna
out
steal
for
our ship
you.
anyways.
You never know. This is the smuggler moon.
10 minutes.
10-minute mark? Okay. Okay.
Those are the 500 credits is for.
The 500 credits is for parking.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to call you if anyone messes with your ship.
Dude, I'm taller than you. How are you going to stop someone from taking your ship? My
'Cause-
ship.
And he lifts his coat up and he's got like 5 different communicators. It's like, I've got all the communicators I need to call you to let you know someone's here at your ship.
You're not even going to stop him? You're just going to call me?
Do I
My
look?
ship will warn me.
Do
if
I
someone's
look
taking my
like
ship.
a member of the Hut cartel?
Our ship will warn me if someone's taking the ship. I don't need a snitch.
All right, I'll pay him out of our funds.
Okay, you're gonna
Don't pay
pick.
him.
The kid's got this glimmer in his eye.
Damn.
Like, oh yeah, oh yeah.
And then
And he basically whips
There.
out one of his communicators, and he basically hands it over to you. You put your Holonet number in so he can reach you.
Glimmer, there's a sucker born every day.
And who should I say you are?
Fred Flintstone.
Fred Flintstone.
Okay, Flintstone. Okay, and he puts it back in the pocket and says, "I'll call if there's any troubles."
All right.
And by the way, just to let you know, the Magna locks at the hangar here don't work for anything.
All right. That's good to know. That's real good.
And of course, the guy who just hooked up your ship gives you the data pad for the hangar, and he says, "Right there's the combination number for the Magna locks to lock your ship down."
Okay.
The ones that don't work.
The ones that don't work.
Now I'm gonna get back on the ship and I'm gonna take one of those. Can I take some component? Oh, no.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a mechanics versus 2 purple.
Something required.
And just because I have a lot of black against purple and a red.
Oh, cool. Definitely not.
Purple and a red versus your mechanics.
Hopefully this isn't cost us some ship repairs here, guys.
Don't break our new ship.
Failure.
Fucker. You're breaking my ship!
1 advantage and 4 failures. Okay, you take a very important piece of the ship off. You take the flux capacitor off, you believe.
Oh, the flux capacitor.
Completely vital for everything important in the ship. Okay,
But
where you
nobody
gonna
will leave without
where
this.
you gonna hide this flux capacitor?
That you just broke.
Guess I'm just gonna set it in the toilet.
Okay,
In the
you're setting
toilet.
the flux capacitor on the toilet.
In the toilet. You gotta close the lid. So
Okay.
Who's gonna open up the lid to look for a plane? Come on.
Didn't
you can at least stick it in a baggie so it doesn't get wet?
haven't you heard when people break into houses, they raid the fridge and they use the John?
Dude, they're nervous. They gotta go.
Yeah. In case you gotta jump over a fence, get chased by cops, you don't have a full bladder. Okay. So you guys have pulled off. and you're getting ready to get into the Smuggler's Moon's bowels. The bowels. Is there any particular place you're heading first except for Sally's? You do have the coordinates and the security procedures for her actual safe house.
Well, let's head straight to the safe house.
Head straight to the safe house? Yeah. Okay, are you bringing the astromech or are you leaving that on the ship?
I'm going to set him to protect mode.
Into protect mode.
Yeah, so he'll arm wrestle him when he comes through the door. I don't know.
With his brawn of one, little arm comes out and will wrestle you for it.
I'm gonna punch you in the dick.
Yeah, I like that idea better.
I'll arm wrestle you for it.
It's a robot that punches you right in the dick.
And then all of a sudden, it's a female of some species, and it just says "Target not found." Target not found. Target not
Tries
found.
to attack anyways.
Not all species keep the reproductive organs in the same place.
You're referring to, of course, the Balchinians.
Okay, so you're going to wave down a air cab to fly to her safe house, which is, by the way, in one of the nicer neighborhoods on the Smuggler's Moon. She must be paying somebody nicely for a nice place.
So I'll look out a place. Maybe we can get back some of that money we lost. Oh, shit.
Where would your raider place?
Still aircraft.
Here, Dan.
We're a moving crew.
And that is a good place to wrap it up
It's
there.
Do we go? You got your gear? No, you do. Damn it!
Fred Flintstone has it.
Also,
Mr. Flintstone, Mr. Flintstone, this is Spacely.
So I'm just going to take 5 of these flesh camouflage sets, you know.
So you're going to ask him for a case of 5 flesh masks?
Like
Yeah.
5.
Well, I could just
It
sell the
equals-
rest, or if you guys want some, you know. Change your identities on the go, you know. You don't have to be a Jedi for the rest of your life.
You know,
We can all be Magenta Solo.
If you guys do it under the guise of another face, you know.
you never know. Somebody could order like 6 of 6, you know, different masks, and you may want to actually conceal your identity. Because we haven't said exactly when this takes place.
What?
During the Clone Wars. This could be towards the tail end.
It's after you close up?
Alright, guys. And that's a great place to wrap it up there.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. And feel free to enjoy our other shows, such as D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, and Scion Ragnarok and Roll, a Scion hero to Ragnarok story. Thank you for listening.
Yeah, we'll hit record even though I'll have to edit the crap out of this.
Hey everyone, it's Chris with
Hey.
Tucson. What's
How are we going with Mr. Pink for one?
Creative Play and Podcast Network. I'm the new Jim. Alright,
I might have to like edit that out and save that and throw that just around everywhere. Hey, this is Chris.
This might be Chris. Part of.
Mr.
What's the
Hey,
line?
this is Chris.
What's the...
Is this Chris?
Or is it a crisscross?
Just depends on what inflection you put on the statement. This is Chris.
Alright.
Christopher
go ahead.
Robin, you know,
I'm
hey,
sorry.
it's Christopher Robin, the place.
You're running out of that 46 hours pretty quick there, Jim.
All right, Mr.
In
Pink.
2 days, you're in trouble.
Don't worry, I have to pause it for pee-pee bricks.
Sometime Sunday, you're going to have trouble.
All right, so in 3 days, you're in trouble.
Okay.